Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. And the Hilltoppers ready to get this thing started and open the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Oh, everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
White wants to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looks as if he's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Finds his man. It's Young. And Shore tackling there to keep. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Hampton. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
It'll be a draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. It's good. And now the offense will come onto the field again. White going to attack through the air. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that score. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one and make life easier on this kicker. It is so important to this team.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still running at the 40. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Hutchinson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Hilltoppers are flying down the field. Going up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hutchinson. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of a 1st down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Strickland. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. White wants to throw it. That one comes out hot down the right side. He's loose. The 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Quarterback keeper. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the... Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it to the loose. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Strickland. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He looks that one in nicely. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. White going to attack through the air. It's complete on the right side. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
You know, this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Young. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A little alley into the end zone for the touchdown. Getting set for the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got 4 receivers spread across the field, 3 on the right on 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. He wants to throw. Pressure coming.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. White wants to throw it. He's got his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They've already picked up a couple of 1st downs on this possession. Now they'll snap it from their own 33. Oh, it's loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Young. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. You're going to stay aggressive here. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and
he lost one down the sideline. The pass is incomplete, and the clock. I paid for this. The offense lining up for a first down play. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
With the catch, it's Sims. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snagged in the middle, it's Hutchinson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for space. It's Hampton. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Hilltoppers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And how about the offense believing in the true freshman down here in the red zone, giving him the football, man? I bet his heart is pounding. He's wanting to get in the end zone to get that first touchdown.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Lets it go to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. White going to attack through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Calls his own number. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Try and play action. Turns it loose deep. Pulls it in inside the 10. After the long game, but they've got now 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And it's in for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one on. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Quick release on the RPO.
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Sims. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Hilltoppers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. power football with the run. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He makes the connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Strickland. Makes the catch and knocked down. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wideouts either side. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Strickland. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Finds his man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. A designed run for the quarterback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the move, it's Strickland. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy.
The give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Quarterback keeps it. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front he could not protect him well enough.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. White wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick. First down here for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. This offense has a second down play. Looking for a crease. It's Strickland. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Leaves it with the running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. The AT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Here comes the offense on first down. The give is to Smith. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. dialing up a second down pass play. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. White going to attack through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They'll It's getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Now adjusting. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give out of the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to blast their way in. And it's a touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. As they're winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Ends of the field now facing 3rd down as they go back to catch in the middle. It's Smith. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Smith takes the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Temple lines up quickly. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Owls getting set on 1st and 10.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way. The offense set for a 1st down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Coming after it. He uncorks a bullet to the right.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Offense, quick tempo.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
White wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Offense set on 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give on the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, the offense was trying to go draw, make it look like pass, but I tell you, the linebackers, they came down hard quickly, got into the backfield, and got the tackle for loss.
They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Between the upright. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Trying to get to it. Got it in the middle. It's Young. And looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Looking to move it through the air. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he's got it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Quickly complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Parker. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. He's looking to throw it. The sure hands. It's Clark. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
Timeout.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This kick would be hard enough straight on. 57 yards. He's also on the left hash. The official says no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Oxford, Ohio. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Owls moving quickly to the line.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. From the gun, the running back has it. Touchdown, Owls! And 1st down for this offense. Looking for space. It's Strickland. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense in hurry-up mode. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds his man. It's Young. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. White going to attack through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And it's incomplete despite some serious... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle with Young. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Trying to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. You just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. A first down for the offense. Looking for room. It's Beebe. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Brown wants to pass. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the... These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Bell. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Working the middle, it's complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Offense in the hurry up.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very... Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get... heels.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Brown will throw it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense lining up quickly. Looking for room. It's Bond. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The give to the tailback. Nice move to stay on his feet. Jumped on top of the pile. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Brown wants to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
From the gun, running back on the move. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, going up top. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. From the gun, running back gets the give. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Quarterback gets past the marker. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They've been great on 3rd down. Now and they're in for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it can get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That first quarter is one they'd love to forget. So find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated. Get them the football and let them go to work.
Brown will throw it. And the pass hits, picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Handoff from the gun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Offense now working in the red zone. Right back to the well. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Snagged in the middle. It's LeBlanc. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And that's a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's got his man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to go up top on first down. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And that's good enough for first down.
Using his feet. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense. White wants to throw it. Nifty little scamper on this one. They're not for the first down, and he slides in safely. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. On the move. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the point.
He's in for the touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Offense getting set for first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Makes the grab. It's Beebe. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Just enough time for one final play of the half. White going to attack through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half.
one away.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Bond.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Got it behind the line. It's Bond. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Using the quick game. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. White wants to throw it. He caught it. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the... The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just
breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
no doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Bell. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. This is a designed run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Bond. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Brown wants to pass. Picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Line gets set, first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Line getting set on 2nd down. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Split backs here. Finds his big tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
On first down, here comes this offense. Brown will throw it. They're trying to get to it. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun. Give on the inside. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
They're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else. But 4th and inches, they decide to go for it, and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what their identity is as an offense. They want to be physical and control the line of scrimmage. It's a good call.
They'll leave it with him. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Give to the running back. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.